Pro Evolution Soccer 21 and its fan-made version called Football Live have been some of my favorite football games of all time. In my view, this game offers very high challenge and satisfaction levels that only few football games were able to provide. The thing, however, is that Pro Evo 21 and Football Live gameplay is obviously not perfect. In fact, it's deeply flawed and limited by Konami's hard-coded bullshits that modders and players have been putting up with for years. Like, yeah, there are tons of things that community loves in this game, but there are also few aspects of it that most of us dislike. And considering that I spent a fair share of my time on this platform praising the game over the last year, I think it's a good idea to make a video discussing its problems as well. So in this video we will talk about 5 biggest issues that I have with Pro Evolution Soccer 21 gameplay. But before you start listening to my list, why don't you make your own and list all the issues you have with the gameplay before you hear what I have to say. And when you're done, drop them in the comment section and let us all vent about this awesome yet flawed game. And hey folks, we are pushing for 20,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So if you enjoy sports gaming videos, then help us out, reach that milestone and hit that subscribe button. Thank you all in advance. Alright, so let's start with the most important stuff and discuss what I think is the biggest problem in Pro Evolution Soccer 2021, the computer AI behavior. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not that the computer is just dumb here and always plays the same way, it's not it. At times it can play in quite creative ways actually. Like yeah, sometimes it will do some interesting passing and build up sequences. Other times it will hit you with some unexpected dribbles as well. It will create actions that get you up your seat and be like, damn, that's crazy. But the variety of choices computer makes is far too limited, far too often. You know, the longer you play the game, the more you notice certain patterns in how computer was programmed. Some gameplay mods make computer patterns way better, others slightly worse, but ultimately there are always certain limitations to what you can expect from computer on the attack. For instance, computer-controlled players hardly cut from a wing. They are also quite hesitant to hit you with dribbles even with star 1v1 players. Or like in some gameplay mods, teams with long passes strategy play in rather repetitive ways, basically passing the ball in the back only to finish the sequence with long ball towards center forward. Moving on, we have another big problem with the gameplay, which are the referees. See, the referee can be really damn bad here, and that's been unfortunately the case in the series since at least Pro Evolution Soccer 14. When the game switched to Fox Engine. Foul calling is actually one area that I have consistently preferred in FIFA series over the years. By default, refs in Pro Evo feel like they are absolutely against your team. It's almost as if they were paid under the table by your opponents or placed bets against you. I don't know which one is worse actually. The referee can call smallest of contacts against you, while at the same time allowing computer players to basically murder your team. Now sure, some mods tried to address this issue and admittedly few did actually quite a good job. Hell, even with my Allstar Mix gameplay mod you should see quite decent foul calling. But unfortunately, despite efforts from the modding community, officiating never got to an even point in this game. The issue seems to be so deeply baked into Konami's code that it might as well be impossible to be completely fixed. And you know, this uneven feeling of foul calling can get even worse when playing in Master League mode, which I think deserves its own section in this video, so let's switch to that one. So in this chapter we will talk about Master League, which is Konami's version of Manager Career Mode. See, One issue with Master League is that it went essentially backwards since Pro Evolution Soccer 2013, losing some of the features since then. And so rather than evolving, the mode has devolved before completely disappearing with current iteration of eFootball. But on top of that problem of devolving in its structure, Master League has often issues of playing differently than exhibition matches. Like, you can download a gameplay mode, turn on exhibition match and be like, yes, this is the one, I love this gameplay, I'm gonna stick to it. But then you start a new Master League save with that gameplay mode, and after a few matches the game for some reason plays differently. Like, your players start falling to any slight contact, or computer reverts back to boring attacking patterns that it had in vanilla gameplay. And weirdly enough, it doesn't happen every single time, but when it happens, it's infuriating and truly bizarre. It's almost as if the code behind the game was somehow reverting back to vanilla files during some matches in your career playthrough. And what's odd is that this issue seems to be more problematic for me in the original Pro Evolution Soccer 2021 than in Football Live 26. So, go figure. And the fourth issue I have with the game are difficulties. So many players in this game just struggle to find the right difficulty level where computer will challenge them and offer exciting matches, but will not do it in a broken, unfair way. So many of you will relate to this situation where you may play, let's say, on top player difficulty, starting to gradually win more easily, right? You do the natural thing and switch to Superstar to get better matches, but instead of gradual jump in difficulty, you get completely destroyed. But it's not done in a fun way, you know, like it feels like computer is slightly cheating to achieve higher difficulty and keep you playing. And the situation I think is even worse when you're jumping between Superstar and Legend difficulty, where computer plays like a football god. And as a result, you may struggle to find that sweet spot where you enjoy your experience, where it's challenging enough to make you feel satisfied when you win a match, but not hard enough to make you feel cheated. I wish it was easier for our community to tailor computer behavior to that level where it offers just the right amount of challenge. And the last issue I have with gameplay in Pro Evo 21 and Football Live is defending. Way too often, with way too many gameplay modes, defending feels kinda like on a string, and is often focused on knowing the predetermined actions from the computer. And this problem with defending is highly connected to the first problem we had in this video, which was the limited AI from computer. When you play this game for long enough time, you will start knowing which pass computer will make or what sort of play you may expect next. As a result, defending starts boiling down more and more to running through predetermined passing lanes. And it's not that you are, reading the potential options computer has and you choose quickly which one is the most dangerous and you try to prevent it. Sometimes you actually exactly know to which player the computer opponent will pass the ball to, and you're just doing your best to sprint on time to cut it off. And I also miss having simple contain button like we had in Pro Evolution Soccer 13. Defending in that game was actually so much more interesting than it is nowadays. You had quite a few options in how you could play defense, and you had to be more strategical about your positioning and your timing. And on top of that, the computer was playing really damn smart. Oh, and when you add to those problems with defense the fact that referees are busted in this game, it makes defending quite a tedious job. When writing script for this video, I realized that I haven't enjoyed defending too much in football games in quite a long time. The last FIFA game that had enjoyable defending mechanics was FIFA 19, and in Konami series it was last time good in Pro Evo 13, I think. So it's been a really long time for defending to be fun. So there you have it, 5 things that bother me with Pro Evo 21 and Football Live 26 after thousands of hours with the game. Are these deal breakers? Well, for me, no, not really. As I mentioned in the beginning, Pro Evo 21 is for me in top 3 football games of all time. It is quite literally my go-to football game in the past few years, and that's because it has this nice balance of being quite modern with tons of mods and having still enjoyable gameplay, which is unfortunately at the same time quite flawed. And do I wish these issues would go away? Yeah, sure man, I would love it. But am I still having tons of fun with the game? You bet. The highs that Pro Evo 21 offers, especially with manual controls, are so damn enjoyable and so rewarding that I am honestly willing to put up with the issues to experience those moments. But at the same time, I do understand that not everyone will feel the same way about the game as I do. Now I would love to hear your thoughts on this list. Do you agree with my list? Or do you think there are some more glaring issues than the ones I mentioned? Also, let me know which gameplay mods you like the most. And right now on the screen you can see the list of Hall of Famers. They are cool, they're awesome. In fact, all my members on my channel help me greatly to continue doing what I'm doing. If you're into my content, then perhaps consider becoming a member on my channel. On top of helping me out, you will get cool perks like extra niche content, badges, emojis and exclusive gifts in form of mods. Anyway, that's all from me in this video. Thanks for your time and I'll see you in the next one.